Den nervkittlande säsongen av Bonde söker fru 2022 börjar lida mot sitt slut. En av säsongens mest omtalade bönder är Matthew Haggerty från Australien. Och han letar efter en tjej som kan tänka sig att flytta med honom till the land down under. Inspelningen ägde rum i somras, men den som följer Bonde-Matthew på Instagram har kanske märkt att han inte verkar befinna sig i Australien. Hans Instagram är full av bilder från resor i Europa och stories från hans Instagram har indikerat på att han har befunnit sig i Sverige. Kan det bero på att han har hittat kärleken, man tror? När ny till 24 når Matthew är han återigen på resande fot och befinner sig i Italien.
Mainly because I've just been living in Sweden for a year. So I a long time, ages ago, before I even came to Sweden, I booked to do a 12-month visa. So I started that 12-month visa end of January. So I'll fly home when that finishes in the end of January. So it's a full 12 months in Sweden. Mainly because I knew people who lived in Sweden. So Will and Evelina, that you might see on the odd episodes during the show, they invited me out years ago because Will obviously worked on my farm. We're pretty much like family these days. So he invited me out to, he said, why don't you come live with us after you finish school? And I said, that's not a bad idea actually. So it's been something I've wanted to do for like at least 6 years. I've been wanting to do this trip, and then finished school, but then COVID hit, so had to stay at home and keep working back at home until COVID finished, and then I kind of noticed it, and end of 2021, or halfway through 2021, that I was like, I feel like 2022 will be pretty much all clear. So I started organising my visas and passports and stuff. So I flew out January of 2022, and it's been very glad I've been here. It's been awesome. Not too sure yet. I haven't actually thought that far ahead. I am definitely planning on coming back to Sweden. Of course, I absolutely love Sweden. Whether that's next year or not, I am not too sure. I think that's the plan for now. I got to go home and make some more money. Traveling is expensive. So I'll definitely be going home for, I guess, a good while, just to get into working and just kind of, I guess, building up some savings and stuff, and probably, I guess, buy a house at some point.
I en uppmärksammad TikTok-video filmad under hösten syns Matthew ihop med 5 av hans brevskrivande tjejer från programmet. Nu berättar han vad som egentligen hände under festkvällen.
Me and the girls all said that during filming that, after because everyone became such close friends in the group, like all the girls became really good friends with each other, and then even the girls that I say didn't pick to come to the farm and things like that, we still just got along really well. We're still just good friends. And we all said that, after, the summer, at some point down the track before I head back, we should all try and catch up together, just have like a dinner, maybe like watch an episode or something together, just for a bit of a laugh and just be nice to catch up. So we just met up in Stockholm and had some dinner. Really, it wasn't like I was sitting there the whole night, like a romantic movie where I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love, or anything like that. Most of the night was just an enjoyable night, just friendly chat, really. We kind of just sat around, had some dinner, and just, we tried to talk, but really not talk about the show a bit as well. We all talked about other stuff and what we've all been up to, I guess, since the filming, and what we're all getting up to over the next few months or so. But it wasn't really like, a big way with things going, oh no, I'm in love again or anything like that. It wasn't really that type of story. It was just a chilled out night. Kind of like a nice dinner with friends, really. I think I think I did make a good choice with the 4 girls I brought to the farm. That's not to say that the girls I didn't invite to the farm weren't good. They were absolutely amazing. It was heartbreaking to actually not invite them. I didn't like it. If it was my choice, I would have, invited pretty much all of the girls out to the farm. But I'm still, really happy with the 4 girls that I did choose to bring out to the farm, because all 4 of them are, absolutely beautiful girls. Like, both inside and out, they've all got great personalities. And obviously physically, they're all very, very attractive. So I think I'm pretty happy with how I chose, I guess. So, yeah, I guess I did see some of the girls that weren't on the farm when we had that dinner, so I kind of have seen a couple of them.
Matthews jakt på den stora kärleken har varit allt annat än spikrak. Den första motgången kom när Frida valde att lämna programmet. Men chockbeskeden slutade inte där. Bara 2 tjejer var då kvar på Matthews gård, Isa och Kim. Och det slutgiltiga valet närmade sig med stormsteg. Men innan Matthew själv hann göra sitt sista val bestämde sig både Kim och Isa för att lämna gården självmant, precis som Frida.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a big shock when Frida chose to leave. I guess, I thought we were pretty tight there also, and especially in the episode beforehand, she says, that when we did the date on the quad, she kind of says, I'm really happy and not planning on going anywhere soon. Then I guess, Wade is in the show, then next episode she leaves. I was definitely shocked, and it wasn't the best day of filming, as you can say. It wasn't the most ideal day, but it's kind of similar with Isa and Kim. There might have been something there also that I didn't maybe pick up on, possibly, and I didn't. If she didn't want to be there, then she didn't want to be there. I wasn't going to get angry at her and go, how dare you leave or anything like that. It was disappointing, obviously, because, Frida is an amazing girl, but that's just how it worked out to be, I guess. The whole thing was definitely by surprise. I feel like after Frida left, I might have noticed there was a slight little, bit of a change in the dynamic group, I guess. Mainly, I guess, because Frida is a very talkative person, and so am I. So when all 4 of us were in the group talking, there was a lot of me and Frida talking. It's probably hard for Kim and Isa to get a word in. Then after Frida left, I think, I don't know, there was a bit of a vibe change, I guess. But I was still a bit shocked. I guess especially with Kim, I think I was a bit shocked that she decided to leave also. I was obviously disappointed, and it's upsetting. You don't want people to walk out. I guess the closest you could explain it, how it feels, I guess, is pretty much getting rejected. Really, it's not the most ideal feeling. I was obviously disappointed, but I didn't want to go off and react badly and go off and be all angry and how dare you or something like that. It's no one's fault or anyone's to blame. I wasn't angry at them for leaving at all. If that's how they felt, that's how they felt. I don't want them to hang around because they felt like they had to. If they didn't want to be there, then of course they were free to leave. I think it was, Isa pretty much said that she felt like me and her didn't have as close of a connection that Kim and I did. I think, probably was right. Isa is an absolutely amazing girl, and we did get along well, and yeah, I loved the entire time I spent with her, but there wasn't as much of a more like, I guess, relationship type connection, like a romantic connection that me and Kim would have had a bit more of, I guess. Yeah, you know, I've still been in a little bit of contact with some of the girls, so yeah, no, hasn't been a clean just haven't seen them or spoken to them since the summer ended. So yeah, no, I've spoken to, I think I've spoken to most of the girls at least once since the summer.